One of the questions that I faced as I was going through initial formation, especially postulancy, our first year of formation, and then as a novice during the second year, is whether God was calling me to be a priest or a brother. And that's been an interesting journey. To be honest, by the time I came out of novitiate and made my simple vows, I was pretty convinced that I wanted to be a brother. I just love that kind of that life of quiet service to the community or to God's people in different ways, and the way that St. Francis refused ordination as an act of humility was a really inspiring example. But I guess the Provincial saw something that I didn't see at the time, so he asked me, he said, well, I respect where you're at, but I'd like you to go to seminary and try it out. And during that first year, I still really wasn't convinced. I still felt like I wanted to be a brother. But for whatever reason, the summer after my first year of seminary, through a variety of ministerial experiences and just in prayer, it really changed. I just became much more convinced that God was in fact calling me to the priesthood, despite my own shortcomings or failings or room for improvement. And and that conviction has only grown as I've moved through seminary. I finished my 2 years of philosophy and just finished my first year of theology, so I have 3 years of theology left. And I just really look forward to being able to bring the sacraments to God's people and to serve them in that way. And it's certainly a bit of not an ominous calling, but one that I feel like, how can I possibly do what God has called me to do? But I think part of it is just trusting that, as they say, God doesn't call the qualified, He qualifies the called. And so He gives us the grace to do whatever He asks us to do. And so I've been thankful for the seminary and the formation process, and excited about continuing to learn and to grow and to try to serve God's people even better God willing, as a priest someday.